there's a payload that flies on the rocket, and that's why the rocket is in business, and that's why they build the rocket. What we do is we get the payload from the payload provider, we put it in a box. It's called the P-pod, it's a dispenser, and we make sure that that dispenser fits onto the rocket, and that's our job here. On most launches, there are multiple payloads that fly, and for each launch, the launch vehicle has to do an individual analysis to make sure that the payload won't break the launch vehicle and the launch vehicle won't break the payload. To enable such a paradigm, essentially, you have to have all the payloads show up on time and be ready for flight at the same time, which is very challenging if there's multiple organizations involved who are providing different payloads. We had a P-pod which can fit a 3U CubeSat inside of it, essentially, or 3U worth of CubeSats. So we had the University of South Florida provide half-U satellites called the Archie satellites. We also had a satellite called Prometheus provided by the Department of Defense. And then we have an additional payload that's mounted to the outside of the P-pod, which again is a unique thing that we're doing here for this challenge. Responsive launch does make things a little more challenging, but that is what we do here. We embrace challenges and we push limits. We want to be able to integrate things last minute so that we can better enable the Defense Department or whoever needs these resources to have them as quickly as possible when they need them. And to do that, you have to be able to respond quickly, integrate at a launch site, do what the mission requires.